If you're just now hopping on, you haven't missed anything yet, folks. I missed last week's live stream, so like I said, I owe you one. But I hope this finds you well. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, a great holiday, and let's get some songs under our belt, and then we'll do a little more back and forth. Did you check Instagram for audio? Thank y'all for bearing with me, folks. Should have done a little of this beforehand, right? I think I would know that by now. A lot of moving parts over here at Shallow Chateau. Can't wait to tell you guys about it. But just in the meantime, let's play some songs, and then we'll ease into it. All right, we got some people piling in. All right, I'm gonna do this first one is a song came out on a record about 10 years ago with an old band of mine called A Few Good Liars. I'm gonna ease into this live stream, and again, folks, thank you all for being here. Scars from last night. It's nothing new, baby. It's just a new way to stretch my conscience thin. But I woke up, with sleep in my eyes. Finally answered my question why you never get too close to foolish men. But I've been chasing her for 5 long years, moved to Baltimore and back again. Now I'm headed west in search for higher ground. But she's riding on subways and streetcars. I never thought it'd be this hard to swallow the fact she beat me pound for pound. 'Cause the space between them bed sheets was a safety, and she's never been a fan of skin on skin. But when you look past the pain in her shattered childhood state, well, the beauty that remains is like an angel who lost her way. She missed the boat and somehow landed here. Welcome, welcome, folks. Now the days are slowly creeping on October, and the Portland, Oregon rains, they've been sleeping for a week. And I'm on a plane to go and finally see her. We make new shadows at those places that we meet. But I'm the first to say I'm not the best shape to see her. I haven't shaved in weeks, my brand new boots are torn. But my heart is full, intentions clear. My unsure nature slowly disappears at the thought of our love being a little worn. Because the space between the bed sheets was her safety. And she's never been a fan of skin on skin. But when you look past the pain and her shattered childhood state, well, the beauty that remains is like an angel who lost her way. She missed the boat and somehow landed here. Because that space between the bed sheets was her safety. And she's never been a fan of skin on skin. But when you look past the pain and her shattered childhood state, well, that beauty that remains is like an angel who lost her way. She missed the boat and somehow landed here. Oh, somehow landed here. Oh, somehow landed here. Oh, and we're off, folks, and we're off. Let me tune this thing. All right, if you're just now hopping on, hope this finds you well. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm broadcasting live here from Wilmington, North Carolina. This is home base for me. If this happens to be your first time here, let me know that in the comments too. I like to kind of keep up with kind of first time listeners and that type of thing. I feel like there's so much to fill you guys in about because it's been 2 weeks since the last one, but also just kind of want to play some songs. Feeling a little bit under the weather today too, but I said, look, I'm not gonna cancel. I'm not gonna change this 2 Wednesdays in a row. And sometimes one thing that'll just make you feel better and bounce back is just sitting in a chair and playing some songs. So that's what I'm going to do. But I surely appreciate you guys tuning in and all the things, folks. All the things. There was the troublemaker. Oh, cool. We got Into the Fall guys in here. Yeah. Welcome, folks. Had a good time playing with those guys in Raleigh last weekend. Talented band, folks. If you've never heard of them, definitely check them out. Into the Fog. They just released a record not too long ago. It's kind of got some, I would say maybe bluegrass is their home base, but they definitely branch out into some experimental sides of the of the new grass or whatever these pigeonhole names that they're trying to give people. It's just good music, man. Check them out. Let me do something a little upbeat, feel good. Try to get the blood flowing here. Try to clear it all out. Well, let me see first where everybody's kind of tuning in from. We got England, Canada, New York, Frankfurt, Kentucky, Alberta, Canada. Welcome back, Julie. Hey, Janet. What's up, Jason? Knoxville. Love it. Maryland, Brazil, California, Florida, Sweden. More Brazil. Munich. Love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to get some songs. Detroit, Michigan, Ireland, Perth, Australia. I just did an interview in Australia a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it's even out yet. Maybe I should check that. Also, the hats that I wear, and this one too, is made by a company named Will and Bear. Will and Bear. They're based in Australia. All Australian wool. I love these. Maybe we should just name drop businesses. Good ones that I use. All right, more songs. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to do an old blues song here. Something to kind of just get it moving. Stretch the back out. Here we go. Hit. There we go. Hit. She complicated, let me a mule to ride. Oh, my baby complicated, let me a mule to ride. Oh, my baby complicated, let me a mule to ride. Now the train pulled out, and I swung on behind. And I'm crazy about that hard-headed woman of mine. My baby, she alone. Good God, my baby, she told. My baby, she alone. Good God, my baby, she told. My baby, she alone. My baby, she told. Sleep with her head in the kitchen and them big feet's out the hall. Cause I'm still crazy about that long-legged woman of mine. Well, I love my baby. Oh, she's so fine. When she come around here and see me sometime, well, you know that I love her. And look in the place I'm in. Don't believe I love her. Look at her whole life. Yeah. All right, here we go. Well, she called that Katie, baby. Let me a mule to ride. Oh, she called that Katie. Let me that mule to ride. Oh, my baby called the Katie. Let me a mule to ride. Now the train pulled out. I swung right on behind. And I'm crazy about that hard-headed woman of mine. And I'm crazy about that long-legged woman of mine. And I'm crazy about that hard-headed woman of mine. That hard-headed woman of mine. All right now. Woo. All right, folks. How we doing? If you're just now hopping on, let me know where you're tuning in from, if you feel like it. I like seeing all the places. It makes me feel like this is just shooting digital arrows all over the globe, just putting pins everywhere. And if this is your first time here, let me know. Oh, request for Stone's Throw? Yeah, I haven't played that one in a long time. Let's do it. All right, where we got everybody tuning in from Minnesota, the UK, Israel, Brazil. Love it. All right. I had a request over here for Stone's Throw. This is a song that I just had to do some publishing stuff for this song, so this one's kind of fresh in my mind, but I haven't played it in quite a while. I wrote this song. I used to live about 4 streets down with another songwriter friend of mine, and I believe that's the house. This was probably 10, 15 years ago. Well, I wrote this song. And I put it on a self-titled solo record that I recorded in Oxford, Mississippi in like 2015 or something like that. Anyways, let me play it for you. I appreciate the request. So baby, do you hear me calling? Push your ear to the road. I didn't build these walls to keep you out. I built them to see if you cared enough to break them down. Break them down. Yeah, but sometimes when those angels call, the sound so sweet, the devil starts to sing. Yeah, but the faster you rise, the harder you fall. And I'd be lying if I said my faith don't come. My faith don't come and go like those walls when they crumble down. So I'm cleaning out my closet, baby. It's full of sticks and stones. Yeah, the same ones that broke my bones. Yeah, they hides my shame of any picture frame that shows your face. That shows your face. So God, please make an angel fall, stick around a while and sing sad songs with me. 'Cause the faster you rise, the harder you fall. I'd be lying if I said my faith don't come. My faith don't come and go, just like those walls when they crumble down. Yeah, they seem to always just crumble down, my baby. So I pray for the day to take me, lick my wounds and heal me. I don't know how I made it through the year. I burn down that glass of whiskey and I wake up early in the morning. The breath of God has never felt so near. So I pray for the day to take me, lick my wounds and heal me. I don't know how I made it through the year. I put down that glass of whiskey and I wake up early in the morning. The breath of God has never felt so near. When you're a stone's throw from here, when you're a stone's throw from here, when you're a stone's throw from here. Da, 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 da. Thank you, folks. That was I appreciate that request there. That was an original song of mine there called Stone's Throw. That was on a self-titled solo record I put out a few years back, and yeah, it's on all the streaming services, yada yada, anywhere you digest music. But I've also got physical copies that I sell from my online store, my website. We run the online store ourselves. It's a labor of love. Every order that comes in, we package it up, send it, stamp it, all the good things. So it really keeps the ship afloat. Maybe some of y'all saw today was the every year towards the end of the year, Spotify does this whole Spotify Wrapped thing where they show you how many people listen and streams and countries that you listen to or your music's listened from. And where was I going with that? Oh, as nice as all that is, nothing will ever replace buying the physical copy. I tell folks all the time when they ask me, how can we help the most? What's the biggest footprint with like our support? I always say, buy the record you love and stream it for convenience. That kind of sums it up. And I mean, look, I listen to Spotify. I It's convenient. But if there's a band that I love and they put out a good record, I'm buying the vinyl or I'm buying the CD or I'm buying the shirt because I know firsthand that's the way to maximize the support straight into their pocket. So, all that said, this was our best Spotify year by far. So I'm grateful for everybody that takes the time to even listen to my music. But everybody that's taking that extra step of picking up the physical copy, the vinyl, the tangible, you got the thing. Read the liner notes. Oh, they use what guitar on that one? And oh, really? He put what kind of picks he used? That's weird, but I like that. Anyways, talk to me, folks. How we doing? You still with me? We still got audio? We good? All right, good. Look, you know, sometimes now that 2 weeks have gone by without a live stream, not only am I making up for songs, I'm making up for all the banter too. So thank you all for bearing with me as I find my footing again in the digital world. Cheers, folks. Tune this thing real quick. Oh, I love reading cheers back. Even though it's a digital typed out cheers, it feels like it's a personal touch that I enjoy. I'm gonna do a song off my last full band record called "The Great Divide," which we do have vinyl copies of, physical copies of. We call that a callback. If there's any real stand-ups listening, I apologize. I was joking. So this is a song called "World Will Turn." All right, let's just get into it. I feel it. One more swig of this. Behave. Ocean could have been a vintage clipper or that yellow submarine. Now the sailors always singing songs of love and devotion. The saxophones won't blow love supreme. All right. Well, it seems that they were searching for a higher education, trying to heal an alienation, which them brought into its knees. And they slapped each other's shoulders and exclaimed congratulations. They lost a generation, never to be seen. Oh baby, never to be seen. One thing, baby, that I can say, be there on Judgment Day. One thing, baby, that I have learned, with or without you, the world will turn. You know it's true. little princess. She's strung out again in Paris, staring at the twilight. But baby, can you hear the angels sing? Buried her in sealing wax in a giant scarlet coffin, filled it up with poetry and the songs of kings. Oh baby, I treat you like a queen. But one thing, baby, that I can say, we'll be there on Judgment Day. One thing, baby, that I have learned, with or without you the world will turn. You know it's true. Without me and without you. Hey! Songs in the Carolinas, make a decent living. But I spied a young cowboy and said, hey, come here and play me a song. He said, come sit beside me, I'll tell you my sad story. I'm a dying young cowboy and you know I done wrong. Oh baby, I done wrong. One thing, baby, that I can say, we'll be there on Judgment Day. One thing, baby, that I have learned, with or without you the world will turn. But hey now, baby, now we can say, we'll be there holding hands on Judgment Day. One thing, baby, that I have learned, with or without you the world will turn. But hey now, baby, now we can say, we'll be there just holding hands on Judgment Day. But one thing, child, that I have learned, with or without you the world will turn. Without me and without you, oh baby, the world will turn. Thank you, folks. Thank you. All right, let's do a little house cleaning here. Oh yeah? What are they? Interesting. All right, had some more requests come in. Folks, thank you guys so much for all you guys are nice and kind and make a guy that feels a little under the weather feel a little better. So I surely appreciate that, folks. All right, so there's some requests that came in. Yeah, so I've got all the music I think I played so far is all, you can stream it on Spotify or stream it or all that good stuff. All right, so let's do a little house cleaning here. Let's see where everybody's tuning in from. All right. California, Brazil, UK, Minnesota, Wake Forest. Hey, what's up, Mike? Let me go ahead and plug this show while I got you in here. Let me look in the calendar to be sure I got this right. December 18th. Let me triple check that. So I'm doing a split bill with another songwriter friend of mine, Rebecca Todd. She's based in Wilmington right now as well. Yeah, December 18th. So we're playing the Wake Forest Listening Room. This is kind of a bittersweet show. It's going to be their final show in this particular space. And I've already played this room a couple times. Seated listening room. Just a beautiful setting and very respectful of the song and the storytelling, and it's a really great place for songwriters to play their music. So I'm excited to, like I said, it's bittersweet to play. I'm honored also to play that last show there. So December 18th, Wake Forest and surrounding area friends of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Go to my website, TravisShallow.com. You can get there, get tickets there. Right there on my homepage, there's links for it. We'd love to see you there for the last one, and send it out in style, as the kids say. And thanks for tuning in, Mike. Always good to see you on here, my friend. All right, what else we got going on here? And then I believe the following night, for any Western North Carolina people, I'm playing right outside of Asheville, December 19th at the Sierra Nevada brewery. But I'm playing in their, what is it, their high octane room? I don't know if that's right. Their gravity room, I think it's called. Beautiful looking room as well. The high gravity room. Thank you, Jason. You guys keep me between the navigational beacons. So those are the last two shows on the books for 2022 or for this year, and 2022 is already looking pretty strong. I'll be honest, folks. And I'm trying to be very careful about not putting my foot in my mouth of talking about things that aren't quite ready for announcements quite yet. But as you guys know, there's things in the works, and I'm bad at keeping secrets. I don't like keeping secrets, but I've learned the hard way to until it's done and in hand, don't announce it. Let's do a fun one. How about it? Okay. Oh, yeah. Backseat Dreamer. Okay. Cool. I love the original requests coming in from all over. I love that. The internet is not all bad, folks. What were those couple requests that came in? You know what? Since, let's do Amen. So this year, unfortunately, I didn't get to go back home for our normal Thanksgiving. A lot of moving parts right now that, like I said, you guys will be filled in about. But what we did do instead is have kind of a late Thanksgiving after the fact, and over FaceTime. So my folks cooked a meal. We cooked a meal. and we FaceTimed through the TV or whatever it was, and ate a meal together from 2 different area codes. Like I said, folks, the internet's not all bad. So I've told this story before about this song, and there's a line in it, you know, about simpler times when where we'd all say amen, sit around the table and give thanks to where we've been. We had this tradition that about going around the table and saying what we're thankful for. And when I was a little kid, it was always kind of hard to come up with things that I felt like really sanctified or defined definitively the feeling of what I meant. But as I got older, and it makes a whole lot of sense now. It's kind of a way to stay grounded instead of spinning off. Is that gratitude list, folks? Being thankful for what you got. So let me play it for you. Cheers. This one was also ended up on that record I put out 10 years ago with an old man of mine called A Few Good Liars. And again, one of the silver linings of the whole pandemic is doing this live stream and then dusting off all these old songs that weren't in my current set anymore, and that I was going back through it. I'm like, what can I play here? And I was like, I remember this song. I remember recording this song, and they just weren't in the current set. And it's been nice to dust these off and kind of give them a second win and a new life, and flip them on their head and play them in different tunings and try to spiffen them up a little bit. But hey, for being 10, 12 years old, they still have legs. So let me play this one for you. It's called Amen. Well, I think back to simpler times when we all said amen. We sit around the table and give thanks to where we've been. But now it seems like it's all or nothing. And tell me, when's the last time that you told your lover you loved him? But we sing these songs about life, yeah, in the ways we are the same. Just like an artist paints that memory or that vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here and hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Yeah, you gotta hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Yeah, and hold on to it near and let it out. Do you ever wake up in the morning with a stranger under your covers? And you barely even know her. That's right. I got it. I'm not going out like that, folks. We'll do that verse again. Or do you you ever wake up in the morning with a stranger under your covers? You wonder how the years have passed and you barely even know her. You're trying to trap that lightning in that bottle. Yeah, but all you trapped was the storm, and it's been years since we were honest. But we sing these songs about life and the ways we are the same. It's like an artist paints that memory or that vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here and hold on to it near and let it out. I hear you now. Find out why you're here and let it out. Yeah, you gotta hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Yeah, you gotta hold on to it near. Let it hold on to it near. Oh, and let it out. Yeah, we sing these songs about life. Yeah, in the ways we are the same. It's like an artist paints that memory with that vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. Oh yeah, you gotta find out why you're here. Yeah, and hold on to it near and let it out. Oh, and just let it out, my friends. Let it out. La da 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 da. La da da. Thank you, folks. Thank you. It's an old one there. A real old one there. I was just starting to figure out the fringes of writing a song. Cheers, folks. Thank y'all so much for being here. What was the request that came in? Strawberry jam. All right. Let me tune this thing real quick. Thank you, Richard. It's good to see you on here, my friend. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, man. You spent it in Durham, I'm guessing. Thank you, folks. I'm reading what you're writing. Y'all are too kind. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for tuning in. And just so you guys know, if you got to dip in and dip out, you got kids, you got dinner, you got life going on, I archive all of these live streams on my YouTube channel. So if you want to catch it after the fact, or be like, what was that lyric, or what was that song, or what was he talking about? When was that? What's he rambling about? You can go back there and kind of fish through it if you'd like. All right. I'm going to do another one off a self-titled solo record I put out a few years back. This was via request. This is a song called Strawberry Jam. Richard, since you're on here, I remember this. I think we were playing the Duck and Dive or something, some small dive bar in Wilmington, and we had just got a few good liars kind of together and going, and we were, do we have any other songs or anything you guys? I think you asked me and Ron, like, you guys got any other songs that you're sitting on, or anything else that any material, any hidden gems? And I think I was like, well, I have this one. I don't think I had played it out or played it for anybody, and I think we played this one live that night. And you're like, well, where's that one been? And what else is in that drawer? That made me feel real good. So any songwriters that are tuned in, don't be if you got one. Even if you have no bearing of if you think it's good or a throwaway, especially if you think it's a throwaway, play it for somebody, especially a trusted set of ears, because it might just be the one that you end up playing for the rest of your life. Here's mine, a song called Strawberry Jam. Thank you, folks.
Growing old doesn't have to be about pain, but losing something you love leaves a wound that never heals. Watching her can strawberry jam in the morning was like watching the light through a stained glass window hit the pew. And it's strange to think about angels being around here. I guess it makes it better how a thought or a word can just change your mind. And I've always been the kind of guy loves a good and funny story. If it was up to me, I'd sit with my legs crossed for days. Tell me why the rains never came. Tell me why the took his legs. Tell me why you smile when hope they're all singing this song with me. If you lose too much in life, I swear it'll turn to shame. Yeah, but then again, I still hear her call my name at night. But my cure for pain is to go and tell a good story. You never know, that same story might give you faith too. Let me hear you now. Tell me why the rains never came. Tell me why the war took his legs. Tell me why you smile when you talk about how free she was. I just hope they're all singing this song with me. I just hope they're all singing this song with me. Hey! Yeah, I just hope they're all singing this song with me. I just hope they're all singing this song with me. Thank you, folks. Thank you. That's a if you tuned in after launch on that one, then that was a song of mine called "Strawberry Jam" that had my grandmother on my mind and heart when I was writing that one, and it feels good to keep that one alive. So thank y'all so much for that request there. Let me scroll back here. See what I'm missing here. Jared, thank you, my friend. Thank you, man. Chasing Aces in the house. What else we got here? All right, Brazil in the house. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Love it. All over, all over. I know. If you've been here since the get-go of this live stream, or from the get-go of starting these live streams, sometimes there can be some dead space, folks. You gotta understand, I'm talking into a camera, so it's a very unnatural medium, and we try to keep the airplane flying, but no matter what, I think I can land this bird. So thank y'all for being here. Cheers, folks. The other one was The Curve. Do a little switcherooski here. Yuck. Let me tune this. So there was another request I had. This is for a song called The Curve. This is a song that that was on the last full band record I put out called The Great Divide. I was kind of going back. I get a lot of questions about lyrics, so I put a lyrics tab on my website where all my songs are listed and hyperlinked or whatever, so you can click on it, and the lyrics to every single one of my official releases is there on my website if you want to sing along or follow along. And same thing on Spotify, actually, too. They all sync to Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify, now there's a new lyrics tab at the bottom if you're on your phone that has all the lyrics there. So I say that because as I was typing those up or going over those, I realized that The Great Divide, there's a lot of songs about the unknown. That seemed to be the arc of that whole album. Which I'm sure a lot of you guys know that have been tuning in here. I wrote that album right after I got sober, and that was exactly what was going on. I had no idea kind of what the future had in store for me, or what this new life was going to look like. But I had no idea it was going to look this bright, folks. I'll be honest with you. And so let me segue into something else here as I tune this thing up. That being said, the holidays can be real hard on some people. Don't be afraid to lean on some friends during this time. And if you're one of my friends that are tuned in here, and you're don't really have a place to go, or choose not to do the family thing this year, whatever, reach out to me. And if you're somewhere around the world and the holidays are hard on you, just know you're going to make it through it. And there's two ways to look at the unknown. You can look at it as for what it is, which is just the unknown, and or you can look at it like it's scary. And I think depending on the day, I kind of flip-flop back and forth. But the more I stay in a rooted place where the unknown's an opportunity, you can make it literally whatever you want it to be. That seems to where all the good things, where all the good little breadcrumbs are when you follow them. So this song's called The Curve. It's all about the unknown, and how sometimes that's where love is. Well, there's some things that just happen, and they throw a wrench in your plans. You come out dirty on the other side, and you call yourself a man. I held your heart like a wounded dove, and I tried to fix your wing. But all that time I spent alone, I tried to teach it how to fly right back to me. I never wanted my condition to find its way to you, but I guess I'll never know how much you knew until we're through. But I think about that love we shared like a panhandle road, and how every curve we took always led to the unknown. Every curve we took always led to the unknown. Well, some people come for comfort, some people come for sand, and they walk along the beach and pick up shells upon the land. I never did quite understand why you long for the coast. They said it reminds you of those long walks on the levee on those Mississippi mornings. I never wanted my condition to find its way to you, but I guess I'll never know how much you knew until we're through. But I think about that love we shared like a panhandle road, and how every curve we took always led to the unknown. Every curve we took always led to the unknown. Well, some people live to gamble. Yeah, they lay it all there on the line. They pray that those 3 sevens fall in place there side by side. One-armed bandits waiting on bullets in that classic dead man's hand. Yeah, I'd rather make my own luck being right here playing these songs with this band. I never wanted my condition to find its way to you, but I guess I'll never know how much you knew until we're through. But I think about that love we shared just like a panhandle road, and how every curve we took always led to the unknown. Isn't it funny how every curve you take always leads to the unknown? Hey! To find its way to you, but I guess I'll never know how much you knew until we're through. But I think about that love we shared just like a panhandle road, and how every curve we took always led to the unknown. How every curve we took always led to the unknown. Cause there's some things that just happen, and they throw a wrench in your plans. Come out dirty on the other side, and you call yourself a man. And I held your heart like a wounded dove, and I tried to fix your wing. But all that time I spent alone, I tried to teach you how to fly. right back to me. Thank you, folks. Thank you. That was a song there called "The Curve." Thank you. Cheers to the unknown, folks. How about it? What else we got? Say that again. Okay, good. So you guys still with me? What time we got? I think I got time for another one. If you guys are just now tuning in, let me know if it's your first time here. We're on the home stretch here, descending to the runway. There's all kinds of stuff I want to fill you guys in about. But how about another song? I've learned my lesson. Just wait. But and the stream from last week, I owe you guys one. So I'll make that one up to you for sure. And but I'm glad everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And if it wasn't ideal, you made it through it. You're here. That's all that matters, folks. There's a reason why the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. You know what I mean? What's important is ahead of us, folks. Yeah, I'll do that one. Sure, Steve. Good to see you back on here, my friend. All right, so via request, this is another old song here. Playing a lot of old stuff I wrote when I was, probably 21. Yeah, Pinocchio. Let's do it. This is a lot of you guys know the story of this one. Let me tune this thing real quick. If you've never heard this one, this was another one on a record I put out with an old band of mine called A Few Good Liars. This record is still out there on the interwebs, and there's still a half empty or half full shoebox full of physical copies. And when they're gone, they're gone. So if you want one, they're on sale on my website right now. I think they're $5. And when they're gone, they're gone. But this was we actually wrote this in the studio about halfway through the 2 weeks that we were there to do a record, and ended up being one of the all-time highlights of being in a studio and during a recording process I've ever had. I remember we had a video camera in the corner. This was back when those flip cams were just become a thing, and our bass player that recorded on it had come in. He was playing with a big time country band out of Nashville, and that was right when social media was just kind of getting started. So part of the major label that he was on is that he had to film everything he did. Like going to McDonald's, it was like content. This was like, 10 and a half years, almost 11 years ago. So he had this little flip cam, and he brought it with him. And he was like, we'll just set up in the corner. And we were lucky enough to capture us recording this. But if you listen real hard on the recording, either with headphones, it's way easier to hear it on headphones. At the very end of this song on the recording, like we play the last chord, it all dies down, and you just hear beep, beep. And that's the battery dying on the flip cam. And then you hear us all start laughing. Oh my God, that's meant to, we captured it just in time, and we kept that in the recording. And an easy place to get to it, if you just search my name on Spotify, I have a
catalog playlist as my artist pick, and that song is on that playlist. So I don't know if Zach's tuned in or not, but cheers to Zach. Zach was the bass player that brought that flip cam, and I still have that footage, and one day we're going to do something with it. I watched it not too long ago, and it's just as good as I remember it. So maybe one day I'll make it in some film that 5 or 6 people end up watching. Cheers to that, folks. Of splinters, no one's listening. Feeling tired of but Daddy's been drinking. Feel it coming, I'm tired of dancing. The dullest knife can set me free. Love is the light inside your heart. A battered wooden body. Never hurts. I feel the walls caving in. Stuck in this prison. But no one can keep me from my skin. Feel it coming, I'm tired of dancing. The dullest knife can set me free. Love is the light inside your heart. A battered wooden body. Battered wooden body. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, folks. Hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. You guys be kind to every single person you run into this week. It's a choice you have to make. I hope you make it. You know what's coming, folks. Always, most importantly, be kind to yourself. It's already a hard world out there. Don't make it any harder, folks. Thank y'all so much for being here. Everybody that hit those virtual tip jar links, it surely goes a long way right now. Thank you guys so much. I feel it coming, I'm tired of dancing. The dullest knife can set me free.
is the light inside your heart. A battered wooden body, a battered wooden body, battered wooden body. One more time, folks. I feel it coming. I'm tired of dancing. That dullest knife can set me free. But love is the light inside your heart. Battered wooden body, battered wooden body, battered wooden body. Thank you all so much for tuning in, folks. It felt good to be back in the saddle. I know I owe you guys another live stream to make up for last week, and we'll get that scheduled and we'll get it done. A lot of fun things on the horizon for 2022, and looking forward to ending the year strong. Again, I have 2 more live shows in December left. One, December 18th in Wake Forest at the Wake Forest Listening Room. It's a seated listening room, ticketed event. The link is on my website. It's a split bill with another songwriter, super talented songwriter, Rebecca Todd. Then the next night, December 19th, I'm in Asheville, or right outside Asheville, at the Sierra Nevada Brewing, playing the Gravity Room, which is one of the venues inside of that brewery. It'll be my first time at that one, actually. But online, it looks like a big stage kind of seated thing. No idea. But I'll be there with bells on playing these songs. So I'd love to see you at one of those if you're in the area. If not, stay tuned for the news and show releases and tours coming up in 2022 and new music. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Shut up, Travis. I'll see you guys in the next one. Pearly, you got anything? She's out cold. All right, folks, you guys have a great week. Do the thing. Thank you all for all the love and the support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, folks.